Cool. I feel like I got a good rundown now. English or Dutch? I speak English. I do not know very much Dutch. Actually, I don't know any Dutch if I'm being honest. This game is a short story with 2 different endings. Enjoy the game. Trigger warning, this content includes domestic violence, toxic relationships, drug abuse, depression, and other mental health issues. Hey, Delulu girl. Sniff sob.
That argument really tore us apart. I hated every second of it.
Oh, this game actually has voice acting.
I don't know why, but this fight felt deeper, darker, maybe even the worst of them all. He hasn't spoken to me since. I guess he just wants to be alone and enjoy his bath. It's been a while since things truly felt okay between us. We've been struggling for a long time. This isn't just about one fight. But still, I can fix this. I can fix us. I think I know how to do it, how to make things right again. I've got a list set up in the kitchen, a plan to get things back to how they should be. It's the first step to fixing what we've lost.
Alright, well, I can immediately see how things are going wrong. Oh, sweet, another game that actually works with the gamepad. Oh yeah, I immediately see what's going wrong. You assume that you can fix him.
I love the pictures on the wall. They're small and simple. There's a photo of mushrooms, taken on a walk through the woods. I remember the quiet and the smell of the trees. Then there's a picture of me. I look younger and more at ease. I didn't realize it back then, but looking at it now, I see the difference. These pictures don't change anything. They are messy and crooked in their frames. The colors have faded and the papers turn yellow with time, but I can't bring myself to replace them. They are old, yes, but they're real, and they're mine. Those are my shoes over there. They're muddy and completely caked with dirt because it's been raining for days now, and somehow, it feels like the weather is mirroring my inner self.
Alright, so there's her husband apparently in there.
The dresser. I haven't cleaned it in a long time. It's also been ages since I last opened these drawers. I don't even know when. Weeks? Months? Time blurs so easily when every day feels the same. There was a time where I used to be more organized and kept things tidy. Now everything is just a mess. A pile of random things that don't belong together. And I don't know how to put it all back in order. Maybe I just don't see the point anymore. Maybe I'm too tired.
My wardrobe. Should I change my outfit? Wedding dress, rabbit costume. If I change my outfit, does it actually, like, show?
My dresser. It's also been... There was a time... Now everything is... Maybe I...
Apparently it's just cosmetic only to the little character. I better not disturb him. I think the toast in the oven has started living on its own by now.
There it is. My list. I wrote it a while ago, back when I realized I needed to do something. Because unfortunately, this isn't the first time he shut me out after a fight. I hate his silence. Now every time I look at him, I hope he'll say something. Anything. I can't take it anymore, so I thought maybe this list could help. It's full of things he loves. They always make him smile. Most of the things on the list aren't far. Some are in the shed, others down by the lake. I can go get them. It won't take long. I just want things to be okay again. And I know I can't force that, but I have to try. I need to try.
Favorite clothes, time capsule with pictures, and 2 tools. Well, it sounds like her husband's a tool, if you're asking me.
I'm going for a walk now. See you later, darling. He really doesn't want to talk to me at all.
Oh, I saw that there was a creepy face watching us through the window.
Ugh. I've never liked the shed. There are no good memories here. Not a single one. The shelves are still cluttered with dusty tools, and the old workbench stands in the corner. Everything looks the same, and yet, somehow, it doesn't. The axe, the chainsaw, both are gone? Someone must have taken them, but who? And why? That door. It feels just like back then. Hearing the click of the lock from the outside, I remember pounding on the wood, calling out. No one answered. Not right away. It's over. It should be over. And yet, this place still feels like a cage. What I'm looking for isn't here. I just want to leave. I just want to get away from this place. Far away.
She's not said a positive thing so far. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point, is like she's just kind of making excuses for him. Pretty blue flowers.
What is that? A lantern? No, it can't be.
No, it's a kitty cat.
Could it be a will-o'-the-wisp? Hello there. Who are you?
I've always hated that pronunciation. I've always called them will-o'-wisp, but I know it's supposed to be will of the wisp, and I've always fucking hated that. I don't know why, I've always just thought that was a really stupid name for them. You see me. You hear me. Then I must exist, perhaps. A name forgotten. A voice without origin.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Your world doesn't make sense either.
That sounds strange. And sad. If you don't have a name, may I give you one?
Oh, you could give me 100 names. They would all be true, and all of them would be lies.
Then I'll call you Herbert. It suits you somehow. I'm Violet. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I think I feel at home here.
Really? It's my home too. And yet, I feel so lonely.
What are you doing here in the forest?
I'm looking for some things for my husband. In the heat of our last argument, I angrily threw his belongings out of the house, into the woods. Those things, they were a part of him. Now I feel awful, and I want to make things right. But I don't remember where I threw them.
This place is always changing. You look away for a second, and everything is somewhere else. A strange place. But I think I saw something on the clearing up ahead. Maybe you should check out there. So she threw out her husband's belongings? I mean, did he deserve it, though? Because, I mean, yeah, we haven't really heard anything positive about this guy. Also, where's this clearing? Is it...
There they are, his pants and his work boots. They're damp from the dew, with a few leaves stuck to them. Why did I do that? Why did I throw his things into the forest like that? But then, I remember the fight. I can still hear the anger in his voice. I wanted to hurt him. I wanted him to feel the pain I felt. But now, it just feels childish and wrong. Oh, what's this? Between the clothes lays the letter I once wanted to send to my mother.
Dear Mom, I don't even know where to begin. Lately, things have been getting loud between us again. The arguments escalate quickly, and afterwards there's only silence. Flip the
The one
page.
I've been looking for. I had meant to send it, but somehow I misplaced it. I never thought it would end up here.
The silence is tearing us apart. I'm left alone with everything that remains unspoken. With the anger, the hurt. I miss you. With love, Violet.
I can't help but think back to the early days of our marriage, when we were so young and so happy. We had so many dreams back then. I remember how we buried this time capsule by the lake, a symbol of our future, something we could show our children one day. But now, I wish we had never buried it, because that capsule, just like our marriage, is buried deep. Too deep. Come here. What was that?
Is it over this way? Broom, broom. You need this, right?
Why is it here? A chainsaw? But honestly, I'm relieved it's here. When I realized it was missing, I got really scared. Who took it? Who brought it here? I didn't hear anything, nor did I see anyone. The will-o'-the-wisp was right. It said everything keeps changing in this place. And now I see what it meant. They seem to test me, to see how much I can take before I break. Oh, there's one of the pages from that book in the kitchen. It must have fallen out, or been torn. The old legends speak of the will-o'-the-wisp, ghostly lights that drift through the forest and swamps at night. In Danish and Swedish folklore, they're mentioned often. They are said to be the souls of the lost, wandering between worlds. Some describe them as blue, almost ethereal lights, moving in soft waves through the dark, while others say they're red or green, like an evil spark dancing in the wind. It is said that the wisp tempt not only the body, but the mind. They feed on the fear and doubt of those who come too close. Some are the souls of the dead, unwilling to pass into the afterlife. Many have seen the lights, seen them flicker and dance in the distance, but few ever return to tell the tale. And those who fall under their spell become part of the darkness that spreads through the land. They are sometimes called lights of madness, named so because they confuse not just the senses, but the mind.
So is the game trying to say that because of the will-o'-wisp that my mind is gonna be like a little bit fucky? I don't think that really excuses like the things that her husband is doing, because it seems like the will-o'-wisps have nothing to do with that.
They don't only appear in distant places, they can show up in thoughts, in dreams. Those who meet the will-o'-the-wisp slowly lose their grip on what's real. They speak in riddles and make their victims doubt everything about themselves. The lights, they're speaking to me. They whisper in my dreams. What happened here? The mailbox is completely stuffed, as if it's about to burst. Wait, these are my letters, the ones I sent. Undeliverable. Addressee unknown. Every single letter came back. I never once got an answer from her. Maybe she never existed. Maybe I made her up because I just couldn't bear being alone. Undeliverable. I'm alone. Alone with my husband and no one else.
Did you find everything you needed?
No, not everything. I'm missing the time capsule and another tool. The time capsule was a box full of precious memories. It has a lot of pictures of my husband in it. Did you see anything like that? We buried it together somewhere near the lake.
Together? Liar. Is this supposed to be the lake? Oh, there it is. There's the box, but it's completely rusted. I can't open the lock. Some things are probably better left closed. Ah, I remember. It was raining.
The looks, the words, the way his fingers closed around my wrist. Think about what you've done. His voice still echoes in my head, burrowing deep into my thoughts. What had I done? Breathed wrong? Spoken wrong? Was it my luck? I don't know anymore. I've stopped knowing. The darkness here is old, dusty. It knows me, and I know it. I glance around before it swallows me in the shed completely. Old tools hang on the wall, forgotten by time. They're sharp. Sharper than his words. Sharper than his lies. He thinks I belong to him, that he can break me like a doll. Something moves in the shadows. Eyes, glowing eyes, watching me, studying me, as if they know what's burning inside me. No, that's impossible. I'm alone. Alone with myself. And yet, I hear them whisper. Are they my enemy, my allies, or have they always been a part of me? The shadows giggle. Or is it me? No, I'm still here. I'm still me. The giggling grows louder, the darkness dances around me, caressing my skin. I whisper back, words I barely understand myself. Is that my voice? No, it belongs to all of us. The shadows, the eyes watching me, the rusty iron that whispers, sings, laughs. My laughter echoes off the walls. It's too late. Far too late for regret. Far too late for fear. The door no longer stands between me and him. I can leave now.
Ugh, I'm getting a headache. Yo, believe me, sister, I've had a headache too for a while.
There you are again. You just vanished all of a sudden.
Sometimes one must vanish so they can be found again. So, do you wish to return to your home now?
Not yet. I still need one more tool, the axe.
And you are certain you need it?
Reconciliation without the right tool? Incomplete.
If that's what you want.
Herbert, so there it is. But how did you know?
Tools. They can create or destroy. The best ones do both. It leaves its marks. And that is the most wonderful part of it.
Now I have all the things from the list. Now I may return to my husband. Darling, I'm back. And I have something for you, darling.
In your mind, everything's much worse. Do you love your husband? Oh, you know, not really. Do you want to answer with no? Yeah. Red reveals, red remembers. Red shows you the danger you tried to ignore. Turn the red light on.
It's locked. Even if I jiggle the doorknob back and forth, it won't open. What is this? Formulation of a new drug by Electra. Mechanism of action, combining the ingredients which results in a medication that induces hallucinations and strong sedative effects. What the hell did he give me?
See, I knew we couldn't trust him. He's poisoning us.
Did he lock both doors? Luckily, this doorknob has always been a bit loose. If I just pull hard enough... Got it. Lots and lots of papers. I never had a reason to look at these. My husband works at the hospital, so most of this is full of medical terms I don't even understand. But I want to know what's going on. Let's see. Confidential. Internal review. Dear Dr. Smith, as part of the routine inventory check in the medication cabinet, we noticed that several units are missing, without corresponding prescriptions or documented patient movements. The discrepancies involve a total of 7 blister packs, which according to the stock book, should only have been issued to inpatients. What is particularly concerning is that the withdrawals occurred during shift overlaps with you. At those times, no new admissions were recorded, and there were no doctor-prescribed prescriptions for these medications. We are dealing with potent antipsychotics, whose misuse can have significant psychological consequences. If it is confirmed that you took these medications without official documentation, I must insist on a thorough discussion with clinic management and potentially legal clarification. I kindly ask you to provide a written statement regarding this matter at your earliest convenience. I have attached copies of the medication booking, shift schedules, and delivery notes for your review. Best regards, P. Hine, Administrative Assistant. He's being accused of stealing medication? What else could he have been hiding from me? Why did he try to lock it? As if he didn't want me to find out. There's another letter inside. I think it's his response. Dear Mr. Hine, I am writing in response to your recent message regarding the missing units from the medication cabinet on our station. I must express my deep shock and disbelief at the implication that I may have been involved in the unauthorized removal of these medications. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not, at any point, take or remove any medication from the cabinet without proper authorization or documentation. I take these allegations extremely seriously, not only because they question my professional integrity, but because they go against everything I stand for as a doctor. Yes, my shifts may have overlapped with the times in question, but I strongly deny any involvement. Of course, there are many possible explanations. Errors in documentation or incompetent staff acting without my knowledge. I, on the other hand, have always stood for the highest professionalism and accuracy.
Her husband just sounds like a douchebag. It's definitely this guy.
I am fully prepared to cooperate with any internal review to help clarify what happened. I have dedicated my career to the well-being of patients and the standards of this clinic. To be suspected of something so serious is not only distressing, but also deeply hurtful. I respectfully request that this matter be approached with caution and fairness until all facts are established. Please let me know how I can support the clarification of this issue. I am more than willing to meet in person to discuss this further. Sincerely, Dr. Smith. Considering the circumstances, anyone who was on duty at the time could have been responsible. But it's still strange. Why did he lock up this letter?
The other cupboard door just crashed.
There's a book in it. Diary entry, April 19th. I took the pills from the dispensary during my night shift. These pills calm the mind, made for manic tongues. I began altering the pills, breaking them down in the lab, adding the blue distillate I synthesized last spring from the flowers I cultivated in our garden. The mixture curled into a rich violet deep, like her name, my Violet. I call it Violetra, my creation and her silence. Diary entry, April 23rd. Finally, peace. Diary entry, May 20th. Sometimes I catch her staring at the window for hours, her mouth parted slightly, like she's trying to remember something. She's my experiment, so not everything is running smoothly. Her body lay inert, breath shallow, eyes half-lidded, but her brain was screaming. She was dreaming, vividly, furiously. A trauma world, maybe. A maze of suppressed rebellion. Fascinating. She is trapped in herself now, like a soul buried alive. My drug causes hallucinations. Sometimes I watch her for hours. What is she seeing in there? Does she still remember me? Does she curse me in her dreams? She twitches sometimes, as if her consciousness tries to reach the surface, but the world above is mine. Diary entry, October 15th. Lately, she has waking episodes. Moments where her eyes are wide open and her body being highly active. But she wasn't really awake. She was still dreaming, but only now she was acting it out. She spoke to people who weren't there and called names I never heard of. She mumbled about Will-o'-the-Wisp, glowing eyes that hovered just behind the corners of her vision. She whispered to the tools in the shed, claiming they spoke to her. She called me the pink-faced thing with wet fingers. Another time, she clutched the floorboards and screamed that I was snorting smoke into her lungs. She is bleeding her hallucinations into reality, and I can't allow that. I'll raise the dose triple and lock her up in the shed until it stabilizes. Let her alone talk to the tools in the shed and commune with her fantasies. Diary entry, 28th October. She cried when I closed the door, or maybe she left. She screamed, "You're the fat, grunting, flesh-dripping pig, rooting in my mind." Tomorrow she will be pure again. Still, silent, mine.
The door opens.
Pigs squeal loud when they know the axe is coming.
Did we kill him? Because if we did, it sounds like he deserved it.
It's time to put all the pieces together, huh? But there is something missing. Oh, right! I almost forgot. The head! My darling. Looks like your little chemical cocktail had some side effects. Look at you now. Just a swollen, stinking pig. I can't even see your human form anymore thanks to your overdose. You're so pink now. Not so grand without your scalpels and pills, are we? My dear Herbert, you know, I saw you in my dreams. First as a will-o'-the-wisp, now as a pig. But this form is way more fitting. But because of you, I can never go back. The door is gone. Reality doesn't want me anymore. You know what I'm able to see now? My fingers are worms. And outside, the forest calls. The horned ones are waiting for me there. They dance between the trees and tear open the sky with their laughter. And they say I belong. Now, my dear house, our house, you can keep his echo. I'm leaving. I'm going to go somewhere real. I'll walk barefoot into the dark. I'll let the thorns kiss me. I'll let the devils crown me. I never was your wife to begin with. I was just an experiment to you. But now I'm their queen. So, goodbye, my darling. I've gone where the real voices live.
The rotten pig ending. You have unlocked one ending. Do you want to go back and try another one? Oh, actually, that's a really cool feature. Yes, try a different choice. Huh, so I guess it really does only matter which one we choose here, if we love him or don't. You don't want to see the truth, so it remains denied to you.
What is this? Formulation of a new drug, Bioletra. Mechanism of action, combining the ingredients which results in a medication that induces hallucinations and strong sedative effects. What the hell did he give me? It's locked. Even if I jiggle the doorknob back and forth, it won't open. Ugh. Did he lock both doors? Luckily, this doorknob has always been a bit loose. If I just pull hard enough... Got it. Lots and lots of papers. I never had a reason to look at these. My husband works at the hospital, so most of this is full of medical terms I don't even understand. But I want to know what's going on. Let's see. Confidential. Internal review. Dear Dr. Smith, as part of the routine inventory check in the medication cabinet, we noticed that several units are missing. The discrepancies involve a total of 7 blister packs, which according to the stock book, should only have been issued to inpatients. What is particularly concerning is that the withdrawals occurred during shift overlaps with you. At those times, no new admissions were recorded, and there were no doctor-prescribed prescriptions for these medications. We are dealing with potent antipsychotics, whose misuse can have significant psychological consequences. If it is confirmed that you took these medications without official documentation, I must insist on a thorough discussion with clinic management and potentially legal clarification. I kindly ask you to provide a written statement regarding this matter at your earliest convenience. I have attached copies of the medication booking, shift schedules, and delivery notes for your review. Best regards, P. Hine. He's being accused of stealing medication? What else could he have been hiding from me? Why did he try to lock it? As if he didn't want me to find out. There's another letter inside. I think it's his response. Dear Mr. Hine, I am writing in response to your recent message regarding the missing units from the medication cabinet on our station. I must express my deep shock and disbelief at the implication that I may have been involved in the unauthorized removal of these medications. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not, at any point, take or remove any medication from the cabinet without proper authorization or documentation. I take these allegations extremely seriously, not only because they question my professional integrity, but because they go against everything I stand for as a doctor. Yes, my shifts may have overlapped with the times in question, but I strongly deny any involvement. Of course, there are many possible explanations. Errors in documentation or incompetent staff acting without my knowledge. I, on the other hand, have always stood for the highest professionalism and accuracy. I am fully prepared to cooperate with any internal review to help clarify what happened. I have dedicated my career to the well-being of patients and the standards of this clinic. To be suspected of something so serious is not only distressing, but also deeply hurtful. I respectfully request that this matter be approached with caution and fairness until all facts are established. Please let me know how I can support the clarification of this issue. I am more than willing to meet in person to discuss this further. Sincerely, Dr. Smith.
I think that was like slightly different.
Considering the circumstances, anyone who was on duty at the time could have been responsible.
I don't know, for some reason either it is different, but it sounded like slightly more respectful than the other one.
But it's still strange. Why did he lock up this letter?
Okay, so that other side doesn't open this time, apparently.
I have found everything from him. Well then, let's patch the whole thing together. Huh? Something is not right here. Herbert? Darling? No, those weren't objects at all. But rather your... Oh no. I guess you were the last thing left on my list. All of it, when put together, becomes... You. You were right again. I only destroy everything. Not just our marriage, but now even you. Please talk to me again. I don't even know what's real and what's not. Always these arguments. I can't take it anymore. I need peace. This chaos. You can see how messy it is here, right? Then finally clean up the kitchen, Herbert. I've been out all day searching for your things everywhere in the forest, by the lake, in the old barn. And what have you done? Nothing. I tried for so long to save our love. I collected gifts, memories, everything that makes us who we are. Enough. I'm going to bed. Tomorrow is a new day. Good night. That argument really tore us apart. I hated every second of it. I don't know why, but this fight felt deeper, darker, maybe even the worst of them all. He hasn't spoken to me since. I guess he just wants to be alone and enjoy his bath. It's been a while since things truly felt okay between us. We've been struggling for a long time. This isn't just about one fight, but still, I can fix this. I think I know how to do it, how to make things right again. I've got a list set up in the kitchen, a plan to get things back to how they should be. It's the first step to fixing what we've lost.
I had a feeling if we said yes, it was just going to be repeating the same things over and over again. Is her husband even, like, alive for that matter? Because, like, we don't ever see this guy move. You've unlocked both the true and bad ending. Thank you for playing. Wishlist my new game, The Doll Museum. Oh, it's apparently a game that's coming soon. It's in a very similar style to this one, but more like cutesy.